Hi all, welcome to Snowflake, date functions, addition and subtractions, part 3. So as part of this one, we'll discuss about the different date functions, part of additions and subtractions section. We have add months, date add, date diff, months between functions under this category. Let's talk about add months function. It takes two arguments. The first argument is going to be date or timestamp, and second argument is going to be the number of months that we need to add. The first argument, if you pass the date, then our results will be the date after adding the second argument integer to it. And if you take the first argument as the timestamp, and the results also be the timestamp. So the first argument will decide the the results, the data type. If it is a date, it will be the date. If it is timestamp, it will be the timestamp. Second argument is either it could be positive or negative value. Accordingly, it will add the months to the given date, or it will remove the months from the given date. Here I have taken 1st Jan 2024 with the timestamp. So it's a timestamp. So I'm converting string into the timestamp and adding the function add months, and I'm adding 2 months to it. So you can see that it added 2 months and it's giving the March 1st date. The time still intact, whatever the time is there in the first argument, same time will come. Okay, suppose I need a negative value, then I can go for the -2 here, and it will give the November 2023, and the time component still intact. So this is how add months will work. If you want, you can give a 0 also, there won't be any change. That's all about the add months. Let's see the next other functions now. Next function is date add function. It takes 3 arguments. You can see that it added 2 months to the given date. Okay, similar like this, you have time add and timestamp add functions as well. So all these are like works same. Okay, so whatever the date add will do, same thing will do time add and timestamp add also. Next function is datediff. It also takes 3 arguments. The first argument is the date or time part. Second argument is the date or timestamp, and third argument is date and timestamp. So it will give the difference between the two dates. We need to give the old date as the second argument, and then new date as the latest date as a third argument. And first argument is how you need the difference of these two dates. Is it in terms of month, year, hours? Based on that, the first argument needs to be passed to show a date difference between these two in terms of months, passing months as an first argument, passing old date as second argument, and the latest date as the future date as the third argument. And friends in months. You can see first one is 1st Jan. So you can see in terms of months, how many months between these two. Only the thing that we need to remember is if you need in number of years, then you pass year here, and second argument should be the whole date, and the third argument could be the latest date among these two dates. Then you will get the positive value. When you change the pattern to latest date as second and the whole date as the third argument, then you will get the value in terms of the negative value. That is one thing that you need to remember for this. So other than that, if you need in terms of seconds, let's see how many seconds it comes. Okay, and let me pass normal way positive output. So that's how the first argument, if you keep on changing, you will get the values accordingly. Okay, so week, let me see how many weeks in between. Changing alias name is still months, but you can see number of weeks. Let me put that proper way. Next question will come like, what is the difference between date add and add months? When you pass the date and time part as a month for the date add, so that also works exactly the same as add months. So, but there is one important difference between these two functions. I'll try to explain that with an example. Before that, let's see how these two works exactly the same when I pass the date part as a month to the date add. Suppose I need to add 2 months to the given date. So what I'll do is, first argument is a month. Need to add 2 months to the given date. So I'll pause here. For example, 2024 Jan 1st. Casted it as a date. So this will is exactly same as add for same date here as a first argument. Add 2 months to it. You can see that this exactly the same, both are same. It's giving the same results. Both are giving the same results. But however, there is a slight difference between these things when the date that we are dealing with is the month end. For example, in 2024, the February month is having it's a leap year actually. So now I'm adding same thing for both the things and see how it works here. Okay, so 2024 Feb 29th is my date. I'm adding 2 months to it by using the date add. And February 29th, 2024, I'm adding 2 months to this by using add months function. When I do that, you can see the difference. You can see the difference here. You see, when I'm adding, it is adding March 29th and April 29th. When I see here, it is adding the month ends, March month end and then April month end actually. So add month function will preserve the month ends. Since it is the month end of that year, that month and adding 2 months to it, it always add the month ends only. But here you can see the difference here. So that is the biggest difference. So you need to be very careful which function you are using and what dates you are passing as an argument to it. So that's very important to know. So in summary, add months will preserve the month ends. It will keep on add irrespective of the month ends with the 28 or 29 or 30, 31st. It always add that many months. So you'll always get month end only when the input is a month end. That might not be the same scenario for the date add. Okay, you can see the clear difference here. So how these two are giving the different values. Thank you. That's all.